Hi, my name is Rick Blaylock, and I'm going to show you how to use regulations in Fishbrain. You know, they've been in Fish Rules for years, and now we've opened it up to where those regulations are also available in Fishbrain. So I'm going to show you how to use that in Fishbrain today. Okay, when you open up Fishbrain, you're going to tap on the Map tab on the bottom, and wherever your location is set at, whatever you're looking at, right in the middle. So actually, if I start moving it, you'll see the crosshairs in the middle. So when I let go of that, what happens is we go check the regulations for where those crosshairs were. So in that case, I kind of set my location to just above Jupiter Inlet there. And you'll see down here on the bottom right-hand side, it says regulations and it's loading. So there's 253 regulations in that area. And you can move it around to different spots. So let's go ahead and tap that. And you'll see there's all these species that are regulated in that area. You see at the top here, it says Florida Atlantic State Waters. If you tap on that, you'll see all the different regulation boundaries that apply for where you're at. And then you can go through, tap things. We'll go over this here in a second. But one thing to note is as you move stuff around, so I'll show you here. I'm going to go up here to Martin County just because. So now that's loading regulations there. Regulations. Loads again. If I tap this, you'll see it says Florida Martin County right there. So we've changed. There's a new regulation zone. And that regulation zone, just as an example, checkered pufferfish in Martin County, you cannot keep. It is prohibited. But if we move back down here to Jupiter, which is in Palm Beach County, let's go back here and let's hit pufferfish. It's open. You can keep it. So that's just an example of how important location-based regulations are. So let's go look through a couple things you can do here on the list. You can filter. So if you're a saltwater angler or you're fishing for saltwater only, then obviously you don't want to see bass in your list, and you can filter. And so you'll only see saltwater. And likewise, if you're fishing freshwater in a lake somewhere, you don't want to see saltwater species. Especially if you're in a coastal state like Florida. And you can do it that way. Very useful there. And then, of course, you can show all of them, too, by hitting all species. So if we tap on something, let's tap on greater amberjack. One of the things you can do is you can swipe through and you can see the different images, which help you identify the fish. It gives you different pictures. A lot of times we have like these arrows that say, hey, like in this case, note how the bone is curved upward toward the eye. That's because a greater amberjack, that's how you tell the difference between that and a banded rudderfish, which is flat. So we try to point those things out to you as you swipe through. So hopefully that'll help you identify fish better. Then these squares here are the different regulations. So if you don't know what something means, like measurement is fork length, you can tap on it and it'll open it up and it'll show you the different things, which is helpful. You can also drop down, read more about the regulation. A lot of times we'll have links out to helpful things. We'll have additional information like different types of licenses you need, the synonyms of the fish name, that kind of stuff. So it's pretty useful for that. Another important thing we do is, let me just jump down here to dry tortugas. If you're in a protected area, so Dry Tortugas National Park, let's say you're down here, you'll see we'll say protected area. And if you tap on it, we'll tell you information about that protected area. So another really important thing. So when you're fishing, you can fish without fear because you know you can get the regulations, and we'll tell you if you're in a protected area. And these regulations are available from Maine to Texas, saltwater regulations, Maine to Texas, California, Hawaii, the Bahamas, U.S. Caribbean. And freshwater, we have the Gulf states, including Florida, that's supported. We have Ohio that's supported. We have North Dakota that's supported. And we have Connecticut that's supported. And we're adding more every month. So keep following us.